Well, with a roughly $7 billion surplus and $7 billion more in the rainy day fund, the state is in the best financial position in its history, for now. But the nonpartisan Independent Fiscal Office warned this month that at current spending levels, those billions in the bank will soon be gone. Since signing the state budget
and invest $500 million right now,
Governor Shapiro,
we are going to create jobs,
has been on a victory tour.
We made the first significant progress,
touting all the goodies in it.
We are doing something right.
But the Independent Fiscal Office released this dark lining to those silver and gold clouds. A report suggesting PA's $7 billion surplus will be depleted next fiscal year.
We had about $1 billion deficit for the year that we just closed out, but we had some temporary monies in there, and then once you take those away and you have the extra spending, then it opens up to about $3 or $4 billion.
The IFO's director projects this budget spends $3.3 billion more than it takes in. Next fiscal year, it'll be $4.5 billion. Voila, a $7 billion surplus vanishes.
Most of it's mandatory spending. So you have wage contracts in there that have already been agreed to. You have Medicaid spending, things such as that. So a lot of this is not under the control of the legislature or the governor. It's going to happen. So that's why we feel pretty good about making these projections 1 year out.
Dennis.
The night he signed the budget, I asked the governor about concerns of its unsustainable spending.
This budget transfers an additional $700 million into the rainy day fund, and this budget will have around $14 billion still in surplus.
But not for long, according to these projections. Taxing and regulating skills games and adult use marijuana would boost the bottom line by raising revenue. Or, as Republicans warn, a tax hike to cover spending is coming.
So I do not anticipate, nor will we be supporting a tax increase next year.
Senate Minority Leader Jake Costa says those IFO projections are guesstimates and often wrong.
You just simply can't figure out exactly where our things are going to be, where our economy is going to be a year out or 2 years out, 3 years out.
Senator Costa's point, it's true. We missed the COVID years were really difficult to predict.
Niddle concedes economic forecasting during the pandemic was erratic. But last year, the IFO nailed it.
But it's not difficult now.
The Independent Fiscal Office, by law, must present its comprehensive 5-year budget projections by November 15th.